Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. Let me make sure my microphone is working and stuff. And it is. Okay, so it is Thursday, March 28th, 12:03 p.m. here in the Arizona desert. BitcoinDailyView.com. Always got more for you there. Looking at trading volume for Bitcoin explicitly last 24 hours, 10.6 billion, down 23%. Definitely might be slowing down for the weekend. That would make sense. Looking at longs versus shorts, how they're doing. Definitely last couple hours, we've seen some volatility. Definitely about 24 hours ago. We saw a big old spike, which definitely wrecked a lot of longs and shorts. So anyway, be careful with the trading volume down. That makes just a beautiful environment for the whales to long and short, and one of my fish is freaking out, and wipe out longs and shorts. Just watch out. Definitely, we are in a predatory environment if you are a longer or a shorter with leverage. That is so. Looking at bias, or I should say, yeah, basically not only bias, well, bias as well, but looking at longs versus shorts on Binance for Bitcoin, 51% long, 48% short. That's really a close margin. Doesn't tell you much, but a slight long bias. Now for Ethereum, 76% long, 23% short. So definitely the longs and shorts are bullish towards the long side on Ethereum. Let's see, coin market cap, looking at the big like the top 20 exchanges, looking at spot trading pairs, definitely slowing down for the weekend. Looking at Bitcoin, it is at 70,790 right now. Nice to be above 70,000. Looking at the top 100, one thing I do notice is Pepe is doing well. A lot of the dog coins are doing well. But Dogecoin has lost its mind, up 20% last 24 hours. And so is FLOKI. FLOKI is up like 16%. So we'll check those out real quick along with Bitcoin. Anyway, that's what I just noticed right away. Sorry, this is reloading. This page takes forever to load sometimes. And my internet clicked on and off right before I started. And so this thing here is, having a hard time loading. I usually load it way before I start, and because it takes a while to load sometimes. Now, looking at Bitcoin 4-hour chart, this is beautiful. If we notice, we had a beautiful 200 moving average cross above with a lot of warning that was going to happen because it was flirting with it. That's what the blue diamonds and the purple squares mean. It was up and down over the 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart, took off. Definitely, we've given a little bit back recently, and that's just fine because right now, if we zoom in here, you can see that we are looking at a beautiful, I would say kind of a beautiful upwards channel, which is forming, which once again is a bounce off the 200 moving average you can see here. And it's wonderful. So we're cruising into the weekend, low volume, be careful, but we are in a nice upwards channel. It's looking good right now in the middle of it. Are we going to bounce off that middle or continue? Hard to tell. Looking at the indicators, the squeeze indicators looking good, directional index is looking good, but we might have run our course with this little spurt of energy. So just be careful if you look in the trade. We're in definitely a unique time. Volatility slowing down over the weekend. I'm sorry, not volatility. No, volatility is going to nice. You can 45-minute chart. I like seeing that. And the directional indexes right now. The ADX is actually starting to trend down. Directional index is slowing down. So in general, squeeze indicator is looking pretty good. But nice upwards channel. I'm just going to be happy with that. Myself personally, if I was looking for immediate gains, I probably would not be messing with Bitcoin right now as far as a trade until I see a little bit of a retrace and a continuation. Probably off the 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart, or you might see it on the hourly. Might even look a little bit more workable. Yeah, 45 in the hourly look about the same as far as where the 200 is. So good enough. I like what I'm seeing there. Let's look at Doge. Doge, as you can see here on the 4-hour chart, has lost its damn mind. It bounced off some good support that it's had in the past, and along with that good support represented by this line here, you can see it was a 200 moving average bounce on the 4-hour chart. Looked wonderful. This thing is a rocket ship to Pluto. It is really extended. Would I get in right now? No, I would not. But something fun is I would, like I oftentimes do, is maybe I would just take this run that it's recently had, do a fib on it, and wait for a spot for it to retrace. Definitely the 618 would be a good spot. The .5 would be a good spot. Indicators are looking really, really strong. Let's look at a 45-minute chart to see where we're at here. Yeah, 45, we're beginning to slow down a little bit. So let's go back to the 4-hour chart here. And let's look at FLOKI was looking pretty darn cool. FLOKI, USDT. It's on Binance, Gate.io, KuCoin. Let's look at Binance since that's where the big volume is. FLOKI, whoa, it's kind of funny. It ran, gave some back. It's a 4-hour chart here. Where are we actually at here on the 4-hour chart? Let's fib this here. Let's do it like that. Where are we at? Ooh, hard one to read. Let's look at a 45-minute chart for FLOKI. Yeah, it's making a little bit of a run. Yeah, it did actually kind of. If you look at it, you've got a. This is very sideways here, but call that a high. Call that almost like a higher high, and maybe the same a high, but not a higher high. 45-minute chart. This thing is starting to get going. I just keep an eye on it. It did run today for sure, but I'm not that incredibly excited about FLOKI. But DOGE is looking wild. Let's look at SHIB while we're here, since we're looking at dog coins. It's on Binance and KuCoin. Looking on Binance, SHIB, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I like what I'm seeing here. This is a 45-minute chart. Let's go to a 4-hour chart. Yeah, and if you look, I bet you we're going to find that this thing, that SHIB actually probably made its move off of a logical Fibonacci sequence. Yep, off the .5, it's above the 45. I mean, it's above the 200 moving average on the 45-minute on the 40. It's above the 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart. It's looking nice. Is this guy something? Nothing's looking like I'd really get in on it right now, but I do like what I'm seeing here. Look at the 45-minute chart here. I'm going to be a little bit sloppy here, but I will create kind of an upwards channel here for SHIB, and this makes perfect sense. I think this guy will probably, and it's all about, is it going to continue? I like SHIB myself, actually, but it doesn't matter if you like it or not. You want to trade if it's going to make you money, of course, but I think that most likely I'm going to wait for a confirmed kind of bottom here. Let this guy hit the bottom of the channel again. Let these indicators roll over and come back. And I think SHIB definitely could be a continuation. Here on the 45-minute chart, it's above the 200 moving average. How is that on the 4-hour chart? Yeah, 4-hour chart's looking pretty powerful as well. We're well above the 200 moving average. So anyway, SHIB looking pretty darn good. We might see continuation, but don't chase it. Anything else that was interesting looking? Nah, let me actually check the chat here real quick. Anybody alive out there? No. Okay. Anyways, as I always say, I'm always working on getting my schedule a little bit more optimized, and I like getting these out every day. Like them to be of some value, and I will continue trying to do that. No promises, but I think I may actually have kind of a time slot or two where I can get these out daily. So anyway, everybody, take care, and thanks for being a Bitcoin truth seeker, a crypto truth seeker. You are definitely an asset to the world and part of a positive future for humanity. Take care.